Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Civilization 6 as we continue our Deity Apocalypse run with Basil. And, so far, okay? Question mark. We have started a couple forest fires, as you guys remember, and the production and food of our forest tiles for both over here and over here are looking really, really good. The problem is, of course, that I not fully understanding exactly how it all was going to work, and also not seeing it the first time I started the fire, paying attention too much. The population, obviously, of the city is struggling a lot, and we need to get that back and get some protection and stuff like that. So we have our work cut out for us a little bit to try and recover. We're going to recover relatively quickly because we do have all the food and production tiles, but we do need to focus on that quite a bit, as well as, like I said, getting some campuses down. I mean, our science is pathetic right now, but we have the potential to build up very, very quickly in a lot of these places, I think. So it's probably better than it looks, but we need to get there. Like, we need to make those steps and get there. I'm trying to get Liang over here. We need to get like 3 promotions on her to be able to get her over here to protect the city. So I'm not sure if that's going to work out as well as we want. We'll see. We'll have to see. We'll just keep going and do the best we can. What do we want to do over here? We need I mean, at some point, wouldn't mind getting a campus. A harbor is probably ideal, though. Get some more trade routes, things like that going. You do need a granary, though. And we can't buy a granary anytime soon. So let's get us a granary now. We need the city to continue to grow, or else it's going to run into some loyalty issues. This scout is still blocking that settler because we're trying to put a city over here ourselves. It's possible this thing might sneak down here and put something down here away from us, or south of us, but I'm not super worried right now, because if it does, we can always flip that through loyalty. Thessalonica also needs a granary, so I think we'll prioritize that first. Go here just to make sure that either way, you're going to be able to get kind of past this potentially if you really try hard enough. Building an iron mine, we are not going to do. We don't have any iron anywhere. Well, we do, but just not any that we can actually mine up. So that is just going to get finished as is. Anything else we need to do? I don't think so. Settler's almost there. 1,000-year flood. Some good food over here. We definitely want to get a city over here at some point. Really think he's just going to be confused with the settler. I don't think he's actually going to do anything. We shall see. Kilwa Kiswani. Alright, at this point, this guy's already here. This was where we are going to put it, because we don't want to put it on the forest tiles. So I think we're just going to settle in place. And immediately need to work on a granary, because you are going to have some food issues right away. Okay, so you're good. I mean, honestly, at this point, you can do kind of whatever you want to do. There's not really an exploration to do unless we get some open borders with him, which we might as well for a gold. And that way this guy can go exploring up that way, hopefully. All right, 3 turns on another settler. Recorded history. I mean, I want to get the campuses down like real quick in a hurry. Part of me is tempted to slow up on this, only because the one governor title does not really help us. We need more than that. So if it was the last one, I would go ahead and push through. But since we need more than just the one to get what I want from Liang, I think we're going to have to make some adjustments there. Honestly, I'm going to send it over here so we can get a road back to our capital, I think. We've already got a road here. If we get a road through there, that's going to really help us get from one end to the other if we need to. Apparently I guess he's happy with me at the moment, at least. And let's go ahead and go back to... We can go to Thessalonica, but... if we go through here, we can at least connect a road through to a couple other places. Actually, Odessa wouldn't be bad either. That's a pretty good road. It would not take us long to connect these roads. Actually, that's probably pretty good. Just one connecting to top. If we need to get units across, we can go through this flat terrain pretty easily, get connected to the other road. And I think that will work. 3 more turns on our settler. We have a really good science rate. Now, we could get some more Soothsayers right now, but I don't want to because there's not really any purpose they serve until we can protect our cities. I do want to get construction. Are we not going to build a pasture anytime soon? We should. Like, we can definitely build a pasture. I'm going to start working on something else for right now, because I think we'll get a builder out of Thessalonica as soon as that's done. We can build a pasture on those cows right there. Alright, we are going to move off recorded history. Like I said, the one governor does not help us really that much right now. The only problem would be we're not going to finish this in time, are we? That is unfortunate. And we don't have enough money to buy a builder. We do not. Looks like this is not going to work out the way I want it to. And we can buy a builder in, what, 4 turns? Even if we had this right now, it wouldn't be enough for us to get construction in time. So I think Games and Records is going to have to be finished straight up, unfortunately. Yeah, it'd be 4 turns to get the builder. Or we could build one in 5. Either way. Alternatively, we could start working on a campus, which is not amazing. Would help a little bit of faith adjacency here and some other adjacencies that we could set up. Now let's see if this gets us a campus down, because we have a chance to get that one done at least, right? I'm going to go ahead and put a campus down. We need to get some campuses down somewhere. We'll buy the builder here in 4 turns. It'll get hooked up, if I remember, which there's a good chance I won't, but we'll try. And more than likely, Games and Rec will just get finished as is. There's a Soothsayer coming into our territory. All right, another settler, I should say. I do want to settle kind of some of the spots down here at some point. I do think the next best place is, in fact, over here, though. Although there's no forest over here. To be fair. I really should start avoiding settling on the floodplains or flood levels, because we know that the sea levels are going to rise, right? That's going to happen. I'm thinking somewhere down here or down here. Honestly, like right here wouldn't be bad. Couple forests that we probably wouldn't ever burn down, but this one up here is going to get burned down a bit. We can kind of tap into that maybe. Yeah, I think this is probably okay. We could also stick one right here, actually. And that one might... It's not going to be great at first. It's going to have to borrow from some other tiles. But it kind of puts a little bit more of a wall here before anybody else can come back this way. That being said, if I put it here and he settles there, eventually it'll just flip to us, because we'll have it surrounded, right? I think this is ultimately a stronger city right now, and I think we have to go with that. All right. I kind of want you to get a campus too. And a campus right here would actually not be too bad. Although, alternatively, if I were to swap you just temporarily. Wrong button. That's only +1. Okay. Yeah, I think here's fine. Like I said, I want to get the campuses down. We know we can at least get 2 campuses down, and I need to do that. I need to get these rolling. There's no point in sending any more envoys to you, so we're just gonna chill. Well, I say that. We can get up to 6, but 6 doesn't help us because we don't have a chancery. The 3 is fine for right now because we're going to have some temples soon, even if we don't have them yet. We still haven't met any other city-states. There are definitely pros and cons of being this isolated on almost island. Yeah, I don't think there's any reason to wait on that right there. I mean, same thing for you. I just need to get more campuses down. Kind of want to buy this tile because I think it'll ultimately be a better spot, right? Or this one of those two. But I was going to buy the builder. So, probably what that means is, what am I looking for? You're growing over there. I'm probably going to hold off on this campus for just a moment. We're going to get the 2 campuses we need for right now. We can come back to that later. I'm actually going to go ahead and build walls. 7 turns to build walls somewhere is effectively, 7 turns of science, effectively, so that's something. You do not need the granary urgently. Builder would be good over here, though, to be fair, because there's quite a few things to hook up. And, of course, the temple. Let's start with the builder. I think we can start turning some of these cities off. Oh, wait a minute. Let's leave you on that for now. At some point, we do need to start kind of flipping some of these cities off of growth. We're already back up to 5 here. And another growth in 3 turns. So this is definitely growing. We're definitely getting the growth that we were looking for here back in Constantinople. So that's going to make up for, some of the things that, I don't want to say mistakes, just learning experiences, maybe is the better word. All right, we have no other choices. We're definitely going to get the 2 campuses. So we're going to go ahead and finish Games of Rec, even though we would have eventually got that one. Just not going to happen soon enough. Apparently my promise has been fulfilled. I did not buy the builder last turn. It's not a huge deal, but I do want to go ahead and get it out. All right, there's our hippodromes, which are huge. That's a big, big deal. Starting to get those down will help us in so many ways. We're going to start working on... Start on mathematics, but definitely take shipbuilding here shortly. Start working on defensive tactics next. Actually, we will most likely finish this one all the way through anyway. The 3rd governor title is going to be way over there, so we're still going to have to wait a little while before we get Liang completely hooked up the way we want her to be. Your granary's done, so you're going to grow again. We do want to get the harbor down like we need it. Get some more trade routes, things like that. Are we going to be in a dark age? Very, very likely. Which is probably okay. There's horseback riding, so that's completed. Let's actually go ahead and get construction knocked out, because, well... it doesn't really matter. I mean, I'll go ahead and get it done. It doesn't really matter to that since we've already got the other thing finished, but technically let us put lumber mills down, which we don't want to do, because we want to build these up a bit more before we even touch that type of thing. Like, my goal, I'm going to be honest with you, is like 10 plus, something crazy like that. Possibly higher if we can get there. First campus about to pop out. Finally. Hey, we met another city-state, and we have some envoys that we can send right away. I mean, I don't know. Heavy cavalry, because we're about to have some. Sure, religious, because we have one nearby, but I don't care enough about either of those to really push it higher. Siege, scientific, sure. All right. Need a little bit of everything. Probably start with the... Doesn't really matter. We're going to do the library. We need to get our science rolling back again. We do have 3 envoys here to at least get... Well, only 1 is what we need right now. If we could get to 6, that'd be fine. Or I guess 5, I guess. But just the 1 to get us a little bit extra production in our capital is fine for now. What do you want? You want a horseman? All right. Guess we'll hook up the stone. Okay. Man, I don't think I've seen you in a playthrough in a very long time. Oh, there's China. Okay. All right, you're going to go ahead and build there. It's a relatively safe city. It's not going to get flooded or anything. I mean, it's neighboring tiles will, but it's all right. We'll deal with that when that happens. Your housing's actually going to be mostly okay right away. So... with a monument, let your borders grow a little bit quicker. All right. So we got some apostles heading our way. So interesting. What is our pantheon again? Oh, the barbarian outpost clearing. We didn't get quite as many as cleared as I was hoping we would, but we still got a decent chunk of faith for that. We do want to protect our religion somewhat though, because I do like the protection from the holy sites. So we may have to pop out some apostles soon. Actually, another apostle. We can't do that until... Why can't we do the apostles? What are we missing? We're missing... Oh, we don't have a temple there. I bet you can do it right. Yeah, okay. I was like, what am I missing? I'm confused. Yeah, no, we're good. Do this to add additional beliefs, which is actually probably the right move, and I probably should have done this a little bit a while ago, but that's okay. Second campus about to come out. Hello. Get us a heavy chariot over, or heavy cavalry over there as well. All right, I'll check the policies here in just a moment. Where is our... Do we have anybody that can run over there? Not quickly. I'm just going to have you run over there, though. I mean, you'll take forever, but eventually you'll get there. It'll be a nice surprise when I forget about you. We can do combat and then do the evangelize, right? I was hoping we'd get the combat boost here, which we do not have. We're almost even with them, but not quite, just because of, you know, different bonuses they have from the difficulty and stuff like that. I mean, I could do a little bit of combat, and then here in a couple turns, I'll have another one to help maybe finish it off. I mean, if he whittles it down, we'll just run away. He's not going to one-shot or anything crazy. I mean, starting to get our hippodrums would be nice. Although I kind of want to wait till we get into the Dark Age to trigger that. So I think we're going to hold off for now. Assuming we still need a watermill for something. Oh no, we got it for this construction right there, right in front of my face. Harbor would be good. I'm surprised there's no suitable location for it. We just don't have enough money to buy the suitable location, I guess. When in doubt, let's just get a builder out for now. You need housing. So in that case, we're going to go to the temple first so we get the Gurdwara here in a little bit. All right, we do have a governor title. I mean, I do want to get Liang set up. Again, she's not going to get it right away. Or she's not going to help us right away. But we might as well get her rolling. And then you... I don't know. Just go up to one of these cities. Doesn't really matter. There for now. I don't know why I set that up. I mean, it's going to pale in comparison to the things around it pretty soon anyway. Truth be told, it probably would have been better to consume the stone. Actually, I think that is better. Like I said, this production is going to pale in comparison to everything else once we get things rolling the right way. So even though I lost a charge, it's not the end of the world. I mean, I still would think it would be better consuming that. So I think that's the plan. What's next? I think we're good here. You're going to run away, huh? Hey, it's another Appease the Gods. We don't have any units right now. It's not super, super critical, but it would have been kind of nice. Guess we attack you a couple times, like I said, to weaken you. And then probably run away. Either one more attack or the one after that or something like that. Guess we will do the temple here. Granary, harbor here would be good at some point. Yeah, I guess we'll work on it now. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and just reverse this because I changed my mind. I think we're going to ignore this competition for right now because we don't have any units that we can sacrifice that are worth anything. Once we start getting our hippodromes rolling, then we'll have units available to sacrifice if we so choose. All right, so that's what I thought was going to happen. So we can evangelize. Could I have done that out there? I probably could have, and I wasn't paying attention. So we want to just use you to evangelize for right now. I don't want you to die, but a couple attacks was worth it. All right, so we got one of these or one of these. I mean, normally if I was pushing a normal Basil game, one of these two would be extremely good. I mean, just some natural city pressure wouldn't be that bad. Alternatively, it's probably the secondary thing. We probably need to get one of these first. I mean, pilgrimage is more faith. Stewardship could be useful. Probably science, probably cross-cultural dialogue, actually, because this helps us even if we go with tall cities. Even if we don't have a lot of cities, but if they're relatively tall because we can build up the food, then this would help us get more science that way. I think that's the right move. What did that give us? Like 6 right there? 8. It's not bad. And of course it will go up, obviously, as we get more and more. All right, so you're going to consume this. Almost finished the temple. We can purchase with faith. Can we get a apostle? Yes, we can. We'll use you to finish, hopefully finish that guy off. Nice of you to come a little bit closer.
Create with the heart. Build with...
Oh, check your promotions real quick. But the problem with that would be that we would then lose the ability to attack this turn. And I think we're going to attack because we're just going to use you to evangelize our belief anyway. But tempting. Very tempting. I thought I saw another one. I was like, oh no. It's this thing. Okay, we'll go with that. We don't have 3 special districts yet, but once we get the harbor, we will. So as long as we swap off that in time, it will work out for us. Obviously, we can't get the Gurdwara yet, but soon. So we'll go with the library first. In 5 turns, you will start having some growth issues, so we're going to get the granary for now. Speaking of things, builder, yeah, come hook up the farm, please. All right, we're going to go ahead and put a cut in there. When we come back, we will keep working on science and Liang and hopefully start burning down some forests again soon. We doubled the science since the last episode, I think, right? Since the beginning of the episode. We're still way behind scientifically, but I mean, if we can double, every few turns, by building more campuses and things like that, then I think we'll catch up. I mean, I'm not super worried right this second, but we do have to start making the moves. We can't delay it too much longer. So I do appreciate you guys watching though. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.